Really looking forward to seeing.
I think, first of all, biggest glow up in this game out of like any character.
Yeah,
he looks so
insane.
much cooler in this game. He's so fun. They actually, it makes me mad because I'm like, dude, you guys could have made this character cool for so long. But yeah, I was gonna say Hot Dog was like the first DJ that I think he really got it early, right? I was very impressed. And then since then, there's been a lot of DJ players who are really just so good. Like Cien is a monster. He's got so much good stuff that I really enjoy watching. So, and he's been grinding out here. He's been playing a lot. So, you know, very impressive to watch.
Yeah,
and on the other side,
he's been like streaming 10, 12 hours a day as well. Like,
Bumble Snuff. What a name, dude. Bumba Snuff? I like that name. I'm a fan already. And he plays Ken.
immediately in the corner. Hey!
That's what he does, yeah.
In doubt.
Oh, I kind of like that answer. Nice punish. Both these characters very lucky to have great standing leg kicks for punishes like that, right? I mean, it's a real big benefit. The perfect.
Nice.
I like the combo choice too.
Yeah, it just takes the plus frames.
Yeah, very smart. Oh, drop! Missed the end of the combo, but still really good spot here for Hot Dog. No anti-air. Ooh, and a little crouch leg kick. Yeah, the combo route, I was going to say, when he got a punish counter heavy punch there, he didn't spend any gauge because he's like, it's not worth the damage. I'll just take the plus standing reset here. Very smart choice. Yeah, good counter.
He got the jab out as well, so I feel like he could have definitely impacted back.
Yeah, that's a common response when you see the Ken target combo and you think they're going to Jinrai, right? People do that a lot. Oh, he let it rip. And level 3 available.
There we go.
That'll do it. Man, DJ does so much damage. That's off a drive impact in the corner on block.
Yeah, his juggle potential is ludicrous, and everything does so much. It's like there's no scaling at all.
Yeah, that is the biggest thing. I think, you know, one of the biggest factors is maybe some people have like started rating other characters higher, but DJ's his versatility and damage is absurd. Like,
I think both of these characters have very similar kind of strengths in that way, in that they have really, really useful looping offense, great corner carry as well, and they can do. They're not like top tier in damage output, but it's like way up there in terms of their damage output.
It's quite high. Like a character like Marissa doing high damage makes sense, but then you watch DJ combos and you're like, okay, well, this character's, you know, got all this utility and his damage is that high, huh? Oh, yeah, that's almost enough in the little bait on the throw. Very nicely done from Hot Dog. Couple of drops though, but otherwise it looked pretty consistent. I mean, this time zone is probably all messed up for him too, I'm sure.
No stranger to traveling. Great to have him back on American soil again, though, for majors.
Ooh, you know, it's funny that block there actually put Bumba Snuff in burnout, so a bit unfortunate. Hot Dog here still has drive gauge.
Got the hit and actually went for the Jinrai mix-up instead.
Interesting. I thought Hot Dog might do the side switch combo with the jump knee, but chose to keep the
wow.
corner.
The risk of the heavy slasher.
Oh, that's a bad spot.
Woo!
Yeah. I love that he says, let's get it, when he pulls up after the drive run. So well played there. Bumba Snuff, round on the board, man.
Again, jumps the medium slasher this time, and there's so much recovery on that. It is a huge risk, but it's a risk-reward that's very unique to DJ because he's got the fake and he can do so much damage off the anti-air.
Oh, yeah. And it's one of those things, right? His fireballs, I think they're pretty good, right? But they're not incredible, right?
No.
You can jump. The heavy one especially is very easy to jump. There's so much recovery. And Ken's got great jump buttons, too. God damn, that did a bunch. That is so much.
I mean, for me, the utility of his viable game is what he can do behind the EX air slasher, right? Because it's such a good like wall of protection for him to drive rush behind.
Yeah, and I love the drive impact. Again, I think the rule is if you're playing before noon, let the drive impact rip.
Show me you can react to it. I'm not going to assume you can.
Yes. If your opponent is looking at you all character that I've seen him play the most, he's been so fascinating to watch because, you know, he's an old school player. He's a god of Japanese fighting games, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to just play modern. This is how it works. Look at it, modern gaming. He's ready up there.
I'm just watching him assign his buttons.
I know, right? Watching a modern button check, like when they do the thing where it spins, the button check thing, it's so interesting. Look at this. You're like, what? What are these buttons?
What is this?
Yeah.
I was talking to Jeremy about this actually because obviously he's doing Street Fighter League Japan.
Yeah.
I still haven't got my brain around watching modern players play because it's a completely different set of rules that I need to understand.
Yeah.
The game dynamic should follow.
Right.
You know, we were watching a Ryu player that just did a reaction reaction level 1 in response to drive impact in burn. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he had to be looking for that to buffer. Like, no, he didn't have to.
He just hit the button.
He hit a button.
Yeah, he hit medium punch, basically, right? Like, that's like how it works, right? Which is why, I mean, this character's like that, too. She has a really good anti-air, obviously, right? Tensho kicks is pretty good on stick.
She's got a fireball DP.
Yeah, but so. in Modern, it's like, she's gaming, right? Like,
I mean, to be honest with you, on Lethal, it's gaming as well.
Yes.
For her as well, her level 2, having access to level 2 in Modern is crazy.
Yeah, it's super powerful. And her pressure's great. I think Chun-Li is one of those characters that started with people being like, is this character all that good, right? And then people were like, wait, actually, she's really strong.
You know how annoyed people are about Blanca EX air ball?
Yes.
Air legs.
Yes.
Meterless.
So
safe.
good. Yes.
Combos
so good.
on hit. It's like no one's talking about it either. Chun-Li is really going under the radar. I'm really interested to see if anyone shows out. And maybe Hi-Tiny out today.
Yeah. I mean, I think she is, like, again, a character that, like, maybe people weren't so sure about in the beginning, and then, because she's hard. I think she's not easy to play in this game. She's so different. Oh my god, that walk under Tensho. Modern gaming. What's it called? But once you see her and you start to play, you're like, oh god, yeah, this is good. Hi-Tani, slightly wrong combo route there. I think the punish counter in his brain got assigned to the second button. That happens sometimes. But has the life lead, has the reaction here to, you know, you try to throw anything nasty, he's going to be ready with that level 2. Oh, yep. He's just prepared. You cannot do it. He's going to be prepared 100% of the time. He's a modern gamer.
Now you understand.
Now you understand.
Modernized warriors.
You can't get away with it. He's going to be prepared. Snappy reactions with that.
I'm really happy that there's characters in the game like Chun-Li that really reward that, you know, much more grind and situational awareness. She's got so many interesting tools. They've taken what is effectively her Street Fighter 4 and 5 archetype and then just added on top of it.
Yeah. She's, you know, one of the most interesting characters I've messed around with in the game so far. She's super fun.
That's so good.
Yes, extremely good. And really, like, it's one of those things that you have to test, but yeah, it's extremely solid. One more hit will do it here for Hi-Tani. Yeah.
It's almost like if you're like a classic Street Fighter fundamentals player, it's almost impossible to not be able to do that. The only issue is the fact that you have to go back to neutral after in between the 2 downs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the Tensho kicks don't come out, which, you know, makes Levelis a fantastic option for her. But having that, because we remember in Street Fighter 5 when Chun-Li would be able to just throw out, you know, fierces and roundhouses and still anti-air you with the light kick because it was so quick. Then they toned that down and everyone was like, okay, this is fine. They've given her an actual anti-air now, which is incredibly fast and invincible. And
her light kick is like, in the last game, is basically her medium kick now. That's still a pretty good anti-air too.
Yeah, and she has got really good normal answers as well, but never missing.
Yeah, nice trade. That's usually not plus. Usually, I think 0 on block off the drive rush. And the other thing, too, is that with the change to drive rush just being medium punch, medium kick off of buttons, I think her back or forward medium punch is so messed up now. So many of her buttons are way easier to like hit confirm and then drive rush cancel because of that change. It's actually so much more powerful. It's night and day how much better it feels.
Yeah, that change almost made me want to go back to stick for Ken as well.
Yeah.
So that I don't have to worry about doing the down medium and then dash. It's just kind of awkward on my wrist.
It's a huge buff to stick players for sure. They definitely thought about that. Oh, and look at the movement. Hi-Tani just in and out. And if you're Killicam here, this is really hard to deal with, right? I mean, Hi-Tani is so mobile. He's constantly, you know, just putting out fireballs on the screen, anti-airing, but also just attacking. Chun-Li in this game is very scary at that, I think. She can cover distance really quickly.
Yeah, you really need great awareness of the actual range she's at when she puts the fireballs out, because you need to be looking for the drive rush behind it. There are answers that you can catch because her drive rush is really fast, right? So there are definitely answers, especially for Jury. But at the moment, Killer Cam was effectively using jump as an answer to the fireball, and it's not working. Modern controls, level 3, huge amount of damage and burnout and the corner.
And then
jumps again.
He's just going to wait, and then, you know, plus frames here, do it again. And I mean, you're just stuck, right? Like, do you want to risk the super or not? That's the question. Hi-Tani, great pressure. Really well played. I mean, did basically everything right.
Yeah, and they're the kind of matches you want in pools. He basically put his level 1 game plan out, which is put the fireball out on the screen and wait to see what you do. He didn't have to really go.
All the time. Couple of things. I have played against so many people from Mexico that have KOF in their name, and all of them have played Ken, and all of them have been so good. I've played so many good players from Mexico, and it's great because it's so funny. Like, I play people from Mexico, I have like 20, 30 MS with them, you know? Like, the connection is so close, which is really great. And then I play people from like New York, and I'm like, dude, you're too far. Get away. I'm not trying to, like, the connection's so good.
What's acceptable for you?
Like 100 MS, 120, I can play. Honestly, I think if you're trying to learn, you can play people up to pretty high MS if you're tolerant and you're just trying to learn. Like, the Birds play wild connections, way more than I would play.
They'll play 200 plus.
Yeah, they play wild. But it's up to me. I think anything 150 or under is probably fine with me, depending on how tolerant you're trying to be. But, like, Mexico is so close to me. I play so many strong players in my rank pool. A lot of them I play, like, I run into so many of the good players from Mexico, and I'm just like, awesome. Like, you guys are so much closer to me than many of the people across the country, so hell yeah.
Kaba definitely knows about playing people far and wide online.
Yeah.
At the DR, been super active with a lot of online events, but he's been super active offline as well, getting results from early. Definitely one of the names that people are talking about going into this. He has got a reasonable record against Mena, who's one of the other favorites as well. So.
Yeah, those two always a threat, and I think in tournaments people talk about those two, Mena, Kaba, and then they talk about Big Bird, Angry Bird as two of the other favorites that they get talked about in this event, and then obviously people like Punk, and then many of the players from Asia who are super strong, many of the players from Europe, players from all over the world that are like, you know, we have to see. We don't know who the best is. We haven't had much international offline competition. This is the first big one. Kaba looking great so far, though. Antia reaches all the way up there. And the interrupt, he was ready.
Yeah, not having any of that Dragon Dash nonsense.
Yeah.
There you go, let that rock mid-screen.
This is about to be burnout very quickly here. Oh, in this is the game where you cannot empty jump against Guile from half stream.
Yeah, so you can't in that situation, but you did actually see Johnny empty jump against Kaba a little bit earlier on. The Sonic Boom was still out, and he tried to do last frame parry instead of, which you'll see Kaba do as an anti-air option.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to go for a normal, and he didn't have the charge for flash kick.
Oh, he tried. He thought he could get through there. Run DP, pretty good answer for Ken against like Sonic Blade from full screen.
Sonic Blade, absolutely.
Yeah, but against regular Boom, it's pretty tough. It's got to be a read. But yeah, Kaba is the first person I saw do late parry when people try to go past Booms with like spin knuckle or jump. Oh, hates the throw. Has meter to dump here, by the way. Reset overhead, gnarly.
Sleep at the wheel.
Yeah,
that Bandit's baseball jersey is live.
That's the goods.
Corner carry, of course.
Well blocked there. Kaba ready for it. Seen that setup many times. Very common one. And now Johnny's drive gauge beat up. It's very hard to be in the drive lead against Guile generally anyway, especially if you spend early. Look at that. Oh, man, the drive gauge. Good parry, though. Prevents getting burnt out there. Oh, new change. That light kick buffer came out even on whiff. All right, this is your chance. Yeah, you have to make this count. Burnout, back to mid-screen against Guile. Be miserable. Lets it rip. Man, this is rough. Yeah, the knee when you're in Burnout is brittle, too. It's like he has driver's properties. Without it, that works? What? Not enough, though. Chip. Oh, he's out of Burnout, though. Big chance. Oh, man, Johnny's got to make this count. Got it.
Oh, no.
That was the confirmed run to EDP. Oh, my God.
Johnny.
That was clutch. It was not clutch, and then it was clutch. I'm very impressed by that driver's DP, but all worked out. Oh, chance.
You know when you're carrying something, you drop it and you just catch it just before it hits the
floor. Yeah. That was like the superhero reaction.
Yeah, the Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man lunch trade right at the end. That was him. Nicely done there. Johnny trying to keep this set alive.
With punish on the drive rush, fighting his way up, piecing him up with normals. A lot of blocking going on, a lot of drive gauge being stolen. Nice. Johnny making sure that he is not losing unnecessary drive gauge.
Yeah, you don't build, but you don't lose, which is the nice thing against Guile generally. You don't want to be losing that drive
you'll
gauge.
make a net profit, obviously, if he does the enhanced one, right?
Yeah. But every time you parry, you don't gain any drive gauge for like 3 seconds or something, so you just stall in the middle of the screen for a long time. I like Kaba trying to get some space here. Yeah, during the burnout, I think advancing like this is pretty good. Wow, the active frames on that. Ken's medium kick is a really solid move.
Very susceptible to drive impact.
I appreciate the downplay.
I have to do it.
Yeah, trying to save him. No balance patch for a year. You're good. Oh, the boot confirmed! Let's it rip. I like spending the meter early, by the way, because he has a lot of time to generate new meter in this round and then the next round.
It freezes Johnny's bar. He's still coming out of burnout. Doesn't matter. Holds up forward, Seppuku. Set point for Kaba.
Yeah, down in meter, but he can build some bar. Wow, drive, rush overhead round start. Now he's got so much screen space, gain some drive gauge back.
I would definitely like to see Johnny trying to sort of OS something after a perfect parry at least.
Yeah, maybe drive rushing in.
You know, it's a good opportunity to jump as well. Like, you make Carl think about throwing the second boom if you're holding up forward after the perfect parry at least.
Yeah, perfect parry jump especially is very good. Oh, drive rush, burns him out. Kaba walking back. Didn't want to throw boom early just in case the jump happened. Ooh, the bait. Has level 1 here too. Lets it rip, and you get a nice little setup after this with the blade. And chip is a big problem. Yeah, what can you do? He just walked up and got chipped, trying to block the boom. And I mean, what do? You jump, you know you're going to get flash kicked, right? So it's a pretty brutal spot.
It's very much, that matchup against Garl is very much
on new flights, so that's really cool.
I mean, across loads of games, I think I saw Jing having trouble as well. Margot was with about 6 players. I saw that he made it over as well. So
and it was like Noble got through, was like the one person to get through on the phone and was like, hey, like 6 of us got like screwed. We're going to this thing. Can you help us? And they were like, sure. So like a bunch of them got on a new flight. Amazing. And yeah, you mentioned Jing, who obviously was the Melty Blood champ last year. So like imagine being the Evo champ and going to fly out the Evo and your flight gets killed. And you're like, what am I going to do, right? Like it's so brutal. You really feel for everybody traveling internationally. But not only did Jing make it, but Jing is in top 6 again. With Jimmy J. Tran, by the way. Did you see that?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's
wild. The man who cannot be bad at anything that he does.
Ever. Yeah. So Jing was in loser side. That they're playing right now. The next match is Jimmy J. Tran versus Jing in loser semis of Melty Blood. You love to see it. Bonchan early buffer. Nice punish counter, by the way. So when Luke does punish counter crouching medium or crouching medium kick into drive rush, he can do back heavy kick. So that is some knowledge. Counter hit or punish counter, he gets it. So that's extra damage for him.
Because he has trouble doing damage.
Yes, yeah. Don't tell anybody, but Luke has more corner carry than Ken.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Let me open my X app now.
Better corner carry, worse Oki on the combo, but Ken has better corner carry if it's meterless though, I think.
Right, rushes straight behind the Sandblaster. Wow, throws out a sweep in the string.
Why not?
Yeah, space and traps. There you go.
Punish counter. So anytime you do crouching medium punch and the screen has a little thing, counter hit or punish counter, you just do back heavy kick. Extra damage on that confirm. Bonchan just jumps away, does not want to be in the corner and get things reversed. Yep.
Ready to react to that green flash.
Ooh, and that medium punch is very scary. Medium into super will kill here, whether it's level 1, level 2, level 3, so very scary.
He's looking, wow! Okay.
There it is, Bonchan ready. Snappy. Got a good night's sleep, hopefully.
Fast twitch.
That's not the case for everybody. I talked to someone, a top player, I will not say who it was, who was like, I literally could not sleep last night. I slept for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm still getting bodied by jet lag.
Yeah, a lot of people, I think, are that way. So, you know, it's tough. Especially imagine coming to EVO, you trained all year for this, and then you get into the hotel and you can't sleep. You sleep for 3 hours before your, you know, big day. It's tough, man.
Nice corner pressure. Challenge, though, from Chris Vipers. Gets put back into the corner.
Nice. Best meterless damage you can get there. Sandblast fire, or uppercut. Ooh. Dude.
Ow. Ow. Level 1. Yeah.
That's it. Very, like, I gotta say, optimization from Bonchan's excellent there. He really squeezes out every little bit of damage he can try to get.
It's super important to have that air flash knuckle combo down.
Yeah, you gotta hit him. And it takes a little delay up there. You have to do jump medium punch, slight delay air knuckle to get more plus frames. That's most important for level 3, but it will come up. All right, third medal on the board here for Vipers. Oh, man, that was almost a punish counter timing, so kind of lucky. Man, his confirms counter hit that time, and Bonchan's still ready. Missed the perfect knuckle.
Oh, no.
Double knuckle? No, it just goes to the level 1. Backs off. Yeah, Bonchan's so safe. That combo, he could have done perfect light knuckle level 2, I think. Yeah. He was probably in the right range, but you know, when you're in tournament and playing, it's so hard to be ready for a confirm like that, right? I hear it through my walls at 3 o'clock in the morning. Jeremy is commentating SFL. I'm like, there he goes. And he doesn't, Jeremy doesn't talk, like when he commentates, he doesn't sound like this.
No.
He always is like, yes,
right.
he's always yelling. So, you know, he's just very loud.
I think when you commentate at those hours, you have to force your body to stay awake. So
yeah. Well, he kind of is good on the D-Gen schedule, I think, so that helps.
Yeah.
Got our match here between these two. Hawaiian Shirt Man versus Nemo. Both them stream, by the way. I encourage you to check out their stream.
By the way, when he's doing that in Europe?
No.
It's like midday.
Midday?
Yeah.
They should have you do it. In the middle of the day, you'd be awake, bright and early.
I'll just be crawling out of bed, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Full of beans.
Yeah, you're full English.
Baked beans for breakfast is what's good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, both these gamers stream on Twitch. Check out their channels. If you're interested in either of their characters, you just want to watch them. Hawaiian Shirt Man is a real treat, so you should definitely check out his stream.
He's certainly an entertaining personality.
Yeah.
And then we're getting a lot of stuff on FGC translated as well.
Yeah. And he's been translating his own videos, right? Like he has a translator.
Nice.
Which is cool, too.
I respect that. Got to appeal to the wider audience.
Well, both drivers at the same time, yeah.
Oh.
Look at this. Hawaiian Shirt Man, green all the time. Slurms McKenzie in the flesh. The party slug. I love the drive rush, yeah.
Nice whip punish.
Good awareness from Nemo. That's one thing in this matchup that's very annoying for JP is the distance that DJ travels on drive rush. It's so fast, and it's very difficult for him to throw the ghost against it.
Straight through the ghost. It's not active until it reaches it.
Yep. Oh, man, he spent every bit of drive gauge.
Did EX something?
It looked like it was Sobot, I think, or maybe Fireball. I'm not sure. Oh, my. That's going to hit. Rhythm?
Rhythm check.
No!
Oh, he went for the reset.
You know, you hate to see it. You got to defeat the allegations.
I've seen this man dance.
I know. He does seem to have rhythm.
Don't know, man. He's still up.
He's
not been cleared of allegations.
It all happens. Evo stage is very difficult to hit stuff like that. I don't blame him. No anti-air that time, and that, yeah, his drive gauge took a beating because of it. Next block will do it for Hawaiian Shirt Man.
Meets him in air with a knee shot.
Oh, he got baited. Man, Nemo really smart right there to use the ghost. No punish.
Oh, no.
That is bad. Double spike. Double burnout for them, though, but I think this favors Nemo because of the life lead and meter.
Ooh. You've seen that a couple of times with JP players anti-airing too early with crouch fears.
It's because he tried the knee, and he missed the knee, and then Nemo just anti-aired too early while the level 2 caught.
Got off pretty lightly with that.
Yeah.
And he's going to be out of burnout.
Both of them. Drive gauge back for both men. They're like a mirror in this set. They're both spending everything, drive rushing at the same time. Great anti-air from Hawaiian Shirt Man. Which
is really weird to see from JP, right? But
yeah.
But they're the scariest ones, the guys that actually want to get in on you and start rushing you down. Nice check, fights his way out.
Burnout
himself
again.
In burnout, but the neutral jump catches him straight into the level 1.
Man, that was a scary match, too, because that confirmed right before that, Hawaiian Shirt Man hit jab, jab, Sobot. If he did jab, jab, drive rush, I actually think he might have been able to kill with how much meter he had. Hard to say in the heat of the moment, though, right? How can he know in the tournament set? It's very difficult. I don't even know, and I'm watching.
Looks out of the throat.
Perfect parry. Tries to check with that drive rush. Little OS after, dash in.
Yeah.
Whoa. Slid under the dome.
Nemo changes his pressure strings now after that parry.
Got the counter hit. And Hawaiian Shirt Man's drive gauge.
Again, EX something. I can't see what it is because it's hitting him so early. Again, he walks out of the throw range. Nemo, very active on defense, gets picked up.
Try double spike. I like that idea. Yeah, walking back against DJ is very good. He doesn't have a lot of low checks that are, you know, hit confirmable besides crouching light kick. Chip. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you walk out after a block string, you're not gonna, I don't think anything reaches anywhere after crouch light kick.
It's really just like his crouching medium kick, right? It's like the threat, and you're just like, okay, I get hit and I get knocked down for almost no damage. And Nemo's doing a great job of setting up the portals and just waiting for him to, you know, just cool past it and then getting a nice little teleport in.
Nice. Taking advantage of all of those frames after the perfect parry. Trade combo. Oh, no.
He was so plus there. He probably could have hit crouching medium punch even. There's so many frames to work with. Ryan Sherman lets it rip. He's got a nice lead here, although that hurts. It's a one-hit scenario. Now let's it rip, and the side swap. Level 3 available for Nemo to clean it up here. The end of our rhythmed hero. Handshake already happening.
Oh my god.
Oh, Baba. Didn't even get to see the ending.
Look how many.
That's a lot of buttons, bro.
He has got all of the
he's going to have him. He's going to have him
schedule is
shake
full.
the maracas. Look, look. He's like, can you shake the maracas? He knows. Nemo already knows. He set it down. He's like, yep, I got it. Those are the good maracas. You can hear him back here.
Yay!
Dude, Nemo's the best. Oh, man. He knew the assignment. As soon as the maracas came and stuff, and yeah, it's all online. So you have to be playing online. And this game's online play is good, so.
Not to mention the 7 weeklies that you can probably enter as well that are going on online as well.
All of the tournaments. The
golden era of competitive fighting games.
Yeah, in the U.S. alone, there's like, it feels like every single day has like 2 to 3 tournaments to enter, you know. And we're just one region, so.
Let's take a little, have a chat about Modern Luke.
Yeah, very strong character. I think this is like the modern character people think about, right?
But he does, I mean, I think it's reasonably balanced though, because he does give up some very important buttons. If they're matchups that he doesn't require them in. But the medium kick is probably the biggest one he gives up. Yeah,
medium kick's pretty rough.
Standing light kick buffer is fantastic as well.
Yes, very, very strong.
Yeah, the medium kick's the most obvious one. But then he just gets level 1 with 1 button, DP with 1 button.
Yeah, and his level 1 is absurd.
Honda as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you don't have to worry about it coming out.
Oh, did you see the bait attempt? Olivo had like the little drive rush, try to bait the 1 button DP, and it did work, but
wasn't able to get the punish counter afterwards, which would hurt a lot.
That's a lot of drive gauge here. Oh, side swap, yeah. A lot of people do that combo route out to the medium perfect knuckle. Nice back dash. Round up here. Man, you know, there's some modern Luke gamers here in North America as well. And Olivo seems ready, it seems like so far. Has tried to bait it out a couple of times, the snappy reactions from modern Luke.
Using his powers against him.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, wakes up with an OD headbutt.
Yeah, lets it rip.
Big risk.
Man, I like Olivo's approach so far to this, honestly. There's a little drive rush throw. Kawano with some offense and has so much meter here. Ooh.
Wow. Damn, there you go.
Level throughout the table. Damage because it's modern, you know, not the hugest, but still pretty solid. Boy, yeah, he's going to be ready. And he dumps that extra little bit of drive gauge to get the EX follow-up.
So yeah, the utility of the modern controls paying off for him even at the expense of some of the damage.
Yeah. Oh, he tried that heavy punch anti-air, but Luke jumping heavy kick just dunked it.
Knowing that Honda needs to come back from a life deficit and it being pretty predictable what he's going to do, but it being so difficult to react to it normally, you know, the modern controls are definitely helping out here.
Yeah. Headbutt is like way easier to stop with modern control for sure. Takes the front throw.
And being able to just do a really late DP as well on butt splash and not worrying about which direction too much.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a chance though. Oh, and the wake up throw, that is rough. Yeah, drive impact. Why not? Because if you drive impact back, you'll die. So you have to super or parry there or throw it or something like that.
The level 3 wasn't going to kill him.
Yeah. Pretty measured risk, I think, from Kawano.
Wow.
See him matching the rematch. He's like, play me, bro. Quit drinking. Man, he is swinging. That, I mean, to be fair, I think Luke's crouching medium punch is belligerent. It's an extremely fast, good buffer in neutral, and Kawano using it that way.
Yeah, I think all of his medium buttons are really good.
Yeah.
Standing medium. Oh! Standing medium punch is fantastic as well. Obviously a lot slower, but...
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Gets caught out. Being too early with the anti-air. Oh my god.
He risked it. Oh, man. Kawano tried it. Was willing to die for it, and he did. Oh, no DP on the other side. Nice. I like
that. Looked like an angle where the DP would have just come out the wrong way anyway.
Yeah. Had to like walk under crouch probably first or something. But I love nice.
Oh no, he'd already mentally committed to the drive rush off the crouching medium punch.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't level 3 there. Actually, would have put him in burnout. Oh, he risked it. Man, that is huge. Actually, if you're Kawano, this is big punish whiff. There's no super meter to get out of the drive impact.
Scrappy, yeah.
You know, had to get clipped by it. Not much you can do. You're not going to die, and he missed perfect knuckles, so.
Spends the extra cash to get the extra damage, but Oliver. Oh, he's still alive!
Oh, this is huge! Oh! He's going to die!
Oh, he needed. There was no escape.
Ah, he just didn't have the life. That is so unfortunate right there. Man, Oliver, a couple of drops that really hurt here. You can definitely feel it. So he could have
cancelled that into level 1, right? Yes.
Yeah. Butt slam, you get good Oki here. Yeah, goes for the regular throw, I like it. Oh.
I'm still not entirely sure of the rules of what can cancel into level 1 and what can't.
That sucks though that he lost that anti-air heavy punch, just losing to Luke's jumping heavy kick a bunch of times so far. I guess it probably has to be headbutt or parry or something. Ooh, that's a big
he has
jump.
got 2 obnoxious heavy jumping buttons.
Yes, yeah. Luke's jumping heavy punch and heavy kick are both absurd.
Oh no, missed the link after the suppressor.
Oh, that's a huge drop from Oliver though. He could have won the round off that. Nice. Oh, when he was ready. Wow, that was so late. He's got level 2 here. Oh, but he missed the knuckle. Oh my god, thank you, Modern Gaming. It's enough. Oh,
just.
Even with the extra Honda life, he just chewed right through. Damn, that was a rough one. You know, it's funny, he's holding the controller up there. Look at me. I've got the ultimate evil. Modern leverless gaming.
A lot of the players as well in Japan are using those new buttons that have...
That Zangief mirror, it was the worst moment of my life. But I'll tell you the best one right now.
Xiaohai
with the box. You ain't seen a dang button, bro.
The sponsored box.
Nothing.
Oh,
bro,
man.
A sponsor. They made a sponsored box. That's like the box that came with, right? Like you had to get a sponsored box. Or he's like, Kwame,
I'm not. I mean, he's got the Kwame stickers on the box right there.
Yo, Shaw, I love you, bro. Like, that is actually fire.
And yeah, I mean, one of the things that makes me so happy to see Xiaohai here doesn't even have anything to do with Street Fighter here. If you remember last year, KOF 15's first year at EVO, so many strong players, but China was unable to travel out here.
Yes.
And so Xiaohai is largely considered the greatest KOF player on the planet right now. He once did a first to 10 against Japan in KOF 15. It was him versus 10 people, and he won. So, you know, to have Xiaohai out here this year, to be able to, you know, make it so that if you win KOF 15 at EVO this year, you know you went through Xiaohai, and that definitely makes it a bigger statement here. But he is going up against AO Boom.
Yo, Boom.
An amazing, amazing Soul Calibur player.
Yes.
He has, I think he finished top 8 in the Soul Calibur tournament this weekend.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I believe Incendiate won that one, so now Incendiate is a 2-time EVO Soul Calibur winner. But Boom is a player who is known for Soul Calibur, has been dabbling in other fighting games, and has been really putting in the work into Street Fighter 6. So I'm excited to see these two players go up against each other.
Yeah, we talked about the fact that players from different communities, different games are coming back, or you know, for the first time, coming to Street Fighter. You know, just arriving as that melting pot.
So I'm gonna do my standard Cammy downplay here. Okay.
Lord.
Do you know how I can prove that Cammy is not that strong, not as strong as everyone says in this game?
Continue, James. Continue.
It's because Xiaohai's not playing her. Xiaohai does not shy away from the top tier, he's using Jury.
Hold up, but the 2D God Mago himself is using Cammy, so
I thought Mago was using Jury as well.
He's using both. But there's a perfect KO from the side of Xiaohai. Maybe this character just fits his style. The other character that has these ridiculous combos and things like that that are like it to his other games, so maybe that's also the reason why. Maybe it's also his playstyle too as well, but ODDP,
reacting to the drive rush. And you know what? You cannot test Xiaohai's reactions. His reactions are ridiculous, but there was that very famous clip. I forgot which Honda player was fighting against him, but they were saying like, Xiaohai's reacting to everything.
Yeah.
And so he said, So Doger was like, hit stand fierce, and he did, and then you would see Xiaohai whip. Yeah,
reacting too much. Oh, reacts to that. Parry gets the throw, the punish counter, and the low right after. Xiaohai quickly making work.
And by the way, I'm also just teasing as well. Cammy is obviously very strong in this game. Very
I know you got to say it because, you know, people be like, what did you say about Cammy? Like, I get it, bro. Are you finding a jump? Xiaohai's had a lot of practice against like DJ. I've seen him play just like some hot dog and the other very strong competitors. Nice OD jackknife though. Boom is not done yet.
Okay, here we go. Drive rush combo here. Okay, doesn't go for the throw afterwards like a lot of DJs do. It's gonna get the drive impact in the corner, builds a little of his own meter right there while walking forward.
I like that from Boom. Well optimized. People jump. Denied with the PT though. The pinwheel coming in. The drive rush medium. The knockdown and the overhead lands. Yeah, Xiaohai mixing up these options. Whether it be an overhead, a medium, and now gets the impact. Brother, he is moving, schmoving, boom.
I always say this, but what is it about Jury players that love the ground and reset into drive impact, man? I know a lot of them do it during Feng Shui engine, but still, I feel like Juries utilize it almost more than most characters.
Just slipping it in. That time was on block, but of course, slipping it in every so often. Maybe looking for these resets because they don't have the damage output until they have like level 2. They do have damage, but not so often like DJ. But here's the play. Level 3. Let's see. Yeah.
There we go. Is this gonna kill? Is this gonna kill?
Tell me, James.
It is enough. There it is. And Xiaohai moves on. And I gotta say, it looks like it's a lot of work transporting that box everywhere.
Yeah,
but
my man is catering his box. Catering his stick, I should say.
And you know, just to kind of talk about this a little bit here, takes this very, very seriously. He's an emotional player, and you know, he's very hard on himself, but that's what makes him so strong. And going up against OG Yan, I mean, it's in the name, OG Yan. He's been playing fighting games for quite some time now. And so they're actually going to be playing the buddies over here, Luke versus Jamie. This is a lore match here, basically. The brand new generation of Ryu versus Ken.
All right, let's get it. Ojion, by the way, the runner of one of the World Warrior events, actually. Carry out flash, make sure to check out that. Also helping out the reversal stream, but don't get it twisted. He is sick on the sticks. Anti right there, denies the dive kick, and is an L.
That is that I am modern right there. Yeah, right? You know, he's got that DP without the modern controls on reaction. So, the shimmy.
He's a Shoto player, and he's in, gets the win, swing all that far, know he's going to kill. End up with the first victory.
Oh, man. Luke trying to show off his own little dance moves over here. Trying to show up Jamie. Come on, Jamie. Can't let him get away with this. So, Ojion started the round the same way last time, but dropped that combo. But again, that dry rush into stand heavy punch is so powerful for Jamie because it's a multi-hit move. So it has so many more active frames. And so it hits for a long time as he's sliding forward.
Very true. Did not get the dive kick. That's the drop. There's a back throw. You have to take advantage of this.
That's a bad situation to miss that dive kick and get yourself cornered like that. Yeah. But gets the low.
Ojion gotta be careful. He's almost in burnout. There it is.
Yeah, nice job by NL to make sure he's burned him out, but he doesn't really have enough life left to really take advantage of it. Ojion does get to the level 4, and he's just chipping away. He's like, you know what?
I get my bar back, so as I block, I might as well.
Yeah, so Ojion actually lost about 1/5 of his life in that sequence, but then just drive rush this into command throw raw like that.
Gets the grip to make a fall. I love that. We talked about that command grab being so good. We haven't seen the extensions just yet, but that is one of the best in the business. So much damage potential if you get to level 4. But Ojion's been hovering around level 2. And I feel like for a lot of players, they have to be comfortable in that range of level 2 for the sauce. But NL is not going to chase her, but will get the shimmy. No follow-up, though.
2 shimmies now for NL, so Ojion's got to be a little bit careful on that. But you know what? He is not even going to have a chance because he is going to get taken down here. And let's go to Memphis again.
Diddle plan is all the fifth land. Seals the deal, but it's competitive here. Ojion having some fantastic starts.
And again, look what I said about NL. Look at the way that his expression is, the demeanor right there. He won that match.
Yeah, he's so breathing out.
He looks like he lost that match, honestly.
He's fighting, bro. Oh, I get it. Hey, Street Fighter 6, stressful game. A lot of these players are like, I played a first to 10, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, and again, there's a lot of pressure. I'm not sure if he feels the pressure from, you know, sponsors or what, or if it's just himself because a lot of pride, right? But it is what makes these kind of players so strong, but it also can be one of their biggest weaknesses as well.
That's true. This will determine a lot for a lot of players. In Burnout is OG on. Holding all these target combos and these fireballs, gets hit with the medium, but no
so hard
follow-up.
Yeah, so hard to do anything. And again, remember yesterday when we were commentating this, I was saying you really have to learn how to take advantage of the burnout. You see NL doing that. You know, you can get hit by a level 1 as NL takes this round here. You can get hit by a level 1. But again, the level 1s honestly don't do that much damage, right? You get them to spend the level 1. Having level 3s is so powerful to finish people off. So if you get them to spend the level 1 just to get away from these burnout sequences, sometimes it's not terrible. Third shimmy.
Off that heavy kick. Back heavy kick, I should say. Pinked him up in the corner. Level 1. It's almost done. Another shimmy, the stand medium punch. Close to seal the deal. Actually, beast mode, baby. Yeah. Boom. Divorce.
Yeah.
And boom, that's the finish. NL with the perfect KO.
And you know what? A good job to NL, because sometimes we always say this, right? Do what's working until they prove that it's not going to work anymore.
Correct.
NL went for Fujimura, Kevin or Hell. They're going to want to try to kill each other, of course, virtually in-game.
In the game, in the streets of Street Fighter 6. It's going to be a Ken mirror match. To Fujimura's, about Fujimura, he's in Street Fighter League. He's doing a fantastic job. His Ken is super optimal, and he is dangerous with this character. He played Dre for a little bit, and he's got one in the back just in case, but his Ken is nasty. In fact, he's been in the mountains. He's been training. He's been away. His stream hasn't been up. Usually he'd be grinding 8 hours a day, but I haven't seen him stream in like 2 weeks. He has definitely been ready.
With this 2 months, you know, before Evo, it's so easy to have the temptation to save all of your tech, to not show a lot of cool stuff, because, you know, in 2 months, you have one of the hardest things. The reason why people don't save tech these days is because if you don't put it out there, someone else is going to find it, because there's just too many people playing and everybody's too smart now, right? But 2 months worth of time here before Evo, that is enough to take that risk to be like, you know what, I hope no one else finds this cool thing that I have. So
and we have seen cool things come up where out of the blue, I mean, that's, you know, for some of these characters, you know, maybe even a playstyle is what you want to hide that. Maybe you want to hide your playstyle as a player. Like for Fujimura's sake, you've only really seen him in Street Fighter League. And they're both interacting. I actually think Fujimura did not press a dang button, bro. He said this is all business, all battle. It's going to be a modern Ken versus the classic man, Fujimura, on the perfect hands.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so Kevin or Hell has the modern Ken. And of course, modern Ken loses his crouching light punch. He gets access to it if he does a chain off of his crouching light kick. But otherwise, he doesn't have access to crouching light punch. He doesn't get the crouching light punch, you know, fast button into the stand medium punch links, right?
So that links off the table. At least he has a jab, though. Stand jab. That's so there. He's A-OK. ODDP in play. Kevin Hell backing him off, but he is in burnout. This is bad. Ken can take advantage of this, and he's going to put him in the corner to do so. Jinrai kicks for days.
Yeah, one of the other biggest losses for Ken is he only has heavy Dragon Lash. And so,
really?
Even though that one's a powerful one, you know, because you get the plus frames off of it, you don't ever have to guess whether or try to react to whether he's doing medium, so you press a button, or heavy, you know, so it's their turn. If you see the Dragon Lash, it's the heavy one.
Yeah, and immediately drive impact like right back. All right, bring himself out, but has in the corner, backdash. Japanese players are really well known for going for that backdash early. Do not want to take the throw. That he does, and that gets a punish counter. Back to neutral we go.
Still burned out, but yeah. That standing medium kick range from Ken is so far. That button hits ridiculously far. Oh, here we go. Kevin or Hell coming in here with the mix. Just go throw loop. Goes for another one, but yeah, not going to let you get out for free. Oh, that was a counter hit, but you didn't get the lead, but it doesn't matter. He gets the throw. And what Kevin is doing here is really going to the throw, and I like him establishing that. And now we have to see if Kevin will go to the shimmy at some point. Oh,
pick
baby!
up the ODDP. Run, Tatu DP. Puts him in the corner, overhead lands, continue that pressure, that light. Stagger step looking for a reversal possibly. There's that Meter kick that's been landing continuously here from Kevin or Hell. There's a lot of work to do. He's got level 3 on his side, but so is Fujimura. It's one touch. Oh, no, it's not going to happen.
It's a level 1. It's a good, yeah. I don't know if Fujimura did that by reaction. Like, did he run forward and see it and go, oh, okay, I still can cancel with the throw? Because that was genius from Fujimura right there. If that was just, you know, something that he's practiced, like if he sees the level 1, he's like, okay, I can throw this.
Like I could toss this out. Put this in the trash.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, Fujimura, the kind of player that he is, I think Seth Killian said it the best. You know how, like, you know, you talk about, like, old Native American tribes and, you know, when they take an animal, they use every piece of the animal. They don't waste anything. Like, the bones becomes a bowl and the ribs become a tool. Like, that's what Fujimura is with a character.
Yeah. Also, he's the type of player that uses all the cheap stuff, too, as well. Like,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
We've seen him with Cammy previously, and he knows what to cheap about these characters, what to utilize. So no surprise that he would run the cannon and figure out what's the best for this character. Now, his fireball pressure as a poke as well. Those jabs, we talked about that stand jab. You see Tito buffer those in a drive rush, but the impact lands here for Kevin or Hell. He's in a lead right now.
Yeah, nice.
Can he keep it?
Oh no, but this time the wake up super from Fujimura is going to get the connect.
That meeting kick that can be whip punish. It's a great tool.
Nice!
ODDP.
Right through the fireball. Right through the fireball. No reaction to the impact. Fujimura building a little bit of extra gauge. Can he kill off of this? No, he missed the juggle. He missed the, you have to late cancel that Jinrai, but doesn't matter. Still gets the victory anyway.
Cleans it up. Do want to be picture perfect as the tournament goes on. ODDP immediately. He's doing whatever he can to get that corner carry, and I like that. Backed up for the anti-air, denying the jump in. Fears does get punched on that throw with that stand meeting kick, though. Kevin or Hell again. He's like, bro, I don't need modern. I don't need modern. I'm doing this on a classic.
It makes it hard that way to play this range because you feel like you can't throw a fireball. You see Fujimura kind of pseudo buffering right there. Ready for his own DP. Okay, I like that. Actually, if you're so hyper-focused on a DP, a fireball to DP through, you're not going to be ready for the drive impact.
That Dragon Lash combo you wouldn't have in Modern right there.
Yeah.
Wasn't the heavy one. Back away. This is about to get it done. He's going to have that level 3 right after this sweet sequence. Toe tap, level 3. Shin Shoryu in the losers. Fujimura moves on in the bracket. The machine.
Yeah, but nicely done to Kevin or Hell there, bringing in such a grind, dude.
It's definitely more of like a lot of time spent. You can have like a 35 or 40% win ratio, but they do have that elo now that really designates like where you stack up.
Well, that's when you get to master, right? Yeah.
So after you put that grind, they'll be like, okay, you've given me the effort, the amount of time. Now you have to give me the consistency of W's,
Look,
wins, and things like that.
Capcom, you gotta check your algorithm. You put me in platinum for my Kimberly, okay? I don't think I should have started. I should have been somewhere in Diamond, okay? Look,
my kid got Diamond 3. I don't understand that. My kid was my worst character. I
have been trying to get through this platinum. Dude, I am like winning 80-some% of my matches, and it is still taking forever.
Well, the one and dones don't help. Can y'all just run it back, please? But we're going to run some more matches. Mothman coming up against Justin Long.
Okay, Mothman from Southern California, from Irvine, California. Nice. Goes with the Chun-Li. And Justin Wong has been using the Cammy. And again, in the hands of a player like Punk or Justin Wong, where you have immaculate footsies and whiff punishes, Cammy is clearly one of the scariest characters, one of the most dangerous characters in this game. Yeah. So let's see what Justin can do with this right now. There you go. See, like I said, the whiff punishes from Justin. The top players are so good at reading your poking pattern. Yeah. And it's one of the hardest things to learn how to do.
I also think that Justin Wong is not the type of player to do like a lot with a character. Very simplistic with his game plan. And Cammy does that very well. You don't have to do a lot of your pokes. You know, you obviously have your DPs, and spin up and some things like that, but it's all footy based.
Woo! Nicely done. Gonna try to maximize the damage on that. It is gonna be enough. Justin sneaking in there for the drive impact.
There we go, Justin Wong with that first win.
Nice.
Drive rush right after, spiral arrow. What's great about this character is like you don't have to spin bar to get Oki like other characters do.
Yes.
The same way. Spiral arrow gives you that right off the bat. Confirms. I confirm that there is a shimmy right there off that stand pierce. Justin going to level 3 and getting that win. Dang.
Doing the easier combo right there. I appreciate that.
Tournament combo. Tournament combo.
Just do light spin knuckle instead of the charged heavy kick. Although I will tell you right now, doing DP charge heavy kick in the super feels great as a classical player, you know? Yeah, it's just the way that you're spinning the stick and just there's something about it that just feels really good. I like it.
Like the way Justin Wong's playing.
Oh man, the fact that Chun-Li, because her stance, it doesn't count as a special move, so they let you cancel standing heavy punch into stance is so crazy.
More utilities of that button instead of just swinging it out as like just a usual pose, right? I like that.
Oh yeah, I love it. I'm so glad they gave that to her.
All right, Mothman. We're more of a lead right now. Oh, careful with that stand pierce. He will bless you with a punish.
Yeah, and I love that too, because like I said, you can check the spin knuckle, but he waited until Mothman whiffed a button to spin knuckle so that Mothman would be too scared to go for the check.
Slight push on that stand pierce, but not too much after it. Justin Wong gave him some of these opportunities. But still has the lead until that stand heavy kick punish counter for that quarter push.
Yeah, and again, a lot of people aren't really super hyper aware of this, but every button that you press in this game has different momentum carrying off of your drive rush.
Yep.
And so you see Justin going with the standing fierce because Cammy honestly doesn't have very many normals that keep the momentum of the drive rush. Oh, here we go. What? Oh.
It's a confirmed impact lockout, but now it's going to be a wrap. No, wait. Is it a bust out?
What happened,
There was a
Justin?
gap. Oh, Mothman rounding it back. And clapping to himself like, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, you my content.
Let's
You
go.
my content. Yeah, make a park face now, buddy. Yeah.
But yeah, put up a YouTube video. I beat the boss character, Justin himself. Oh, Justin's mad. Justin's mad now. Look at this. The drive rush throw, the classic.
Yep. Drive rush trying to get out of there with the back throw. Did not happen. Justin with the tag. Does not let the throw connect. He wants the crouch. He's going to kick connect after the drive rush. And seals it with the super.
Oh, it is enough.
Yeah.
Dang, I actually thought that was going to scale to the point where he had like a pixel left. But nope, that definitely killed. And as I said, the best players in the world are going to have that selective memory. So even though Justin dropped that round ender in first round, looking very calm and still looking very solid here.
Trying to play that footsie game, of course, with his character. Where can you poke? You can't whip too much. You've seen. I was going to say on the side of Justin. Can't whip too much. On this time, I'm saying the mini kick. When he gets in the crouch mini kick continuously.
Oh, throw loops.
Oh, no.
Do it again.
Oh,
no.
Shimmy. Didn't
And then he didn't get the cancel. Where's the drill? Where's the drill? Oh.
Right kick. Oh, but this will kill. He's got that level 3. We're about to see Justin Wong moving on in the bracket to create more content out of the competitors. Justin Wong.
Honestly, one of the most powerful tools for Cammy is that standing light kick.
Yes. You understand how many players you have to fight. Gus, you come out here all bulked up with them glasses on, just chilling out like you just came from the pool, bro. Just vibing. That's a dangerous opponent to fight. Someone that's just maxed out in terms of relaxation through a tournament. Like, hey, what may happen, may happen. That's a dangerous cat to fight.
And interestingly enough, I think he's still going with Manon, right? Yeah, he's still